this session, the party entered the Bullywog Burrow, hoping to be able to extract information about the Gold Dragonborn demise. The chieftain wasn't overly talkative, and the fight began. One Bullywog in particular began beating a drum to summons their god, Krakow. The party cleared out the burrow, even killing Krakow, and harvested Starfall ore and PTN 311 before interrogating a Bullywog prisoner about the Bakeneko. The party then boarded their airship that they borrowed from the military in Meridian and set off for Bakeneko, where the party wanted to land on the mountain. The updraft, however, was too strong, so the captain advised landing either on the northern or the southern part of the mountain, and the party decided that they wanted to do a waterborne insertion anyway. Which, thanks to Edwin and his ability to part water, went off without a hitch. And that is where we begin. As you recall, you guys landed in the lake just a few minutes from the shore to make sure that you guys could actually get there without drowning in your heavy armor. It's a tough slog getting through the mud up onto the shore. The vacuum caused by this wet, sticky mud threatens to hold you still, but you power through it and you eventually reach dry land. And as you enter into the dense jungle, the buzz of insects fill your ears as they just swarm all around you. Occasionally a mosquito lands on one of you and takes a little nibble, and you get to itching immediately. The humidity is sweltering. Even though it's wintertime, it's still warm in this part of the world. Excuse me.
Humid.
As you begin to make your way into the jungle, you occasionally hear the sounds of vegetation rustling, twigs snapping, just life all around you, as if it does not know to fear you.
They're gonna find out.
The prey animals that bounce through this jungle do so with a carefreeness that could only come from having no real contact with the outside world. And it's not very long before you guys come into a little bit of a clearing. On some rocks ahead of you, you notice two cats. They look to be nothing more than kittens, really. And they're just playing around with each other on this outcropping of rocks. What do you do?
All right, guys. First contact protocol. Where's the gold?
Shoot first.
Well, they're not green, so we don't got to worry about Torque killing them.
Oh, man. Oh, imagine if that first contact would have been that way.
That would have sucked.
It does Bakeneko.
It's almost like we've had a couple of those.
I would actually like to cautiously approach.
No matter what we do, I can always cast augury to see if it's a good idea or not, and try and talk to God. I've done it before, and it worked.
Yeah,
Let's
when it
not
was like,
right
is it
now.
a good or bad idea to fly?
Yeah. Turns out it was a good idea to fly. Who'd have thought?
Who would have thunk?
But no, I mean, in case somebody's like, I want to rip the spines out of these things, perhaps I can ask God if, you'll still get into heaven if you do that.
Anime Jesus says no.
Anime Jesus. No, it's Skate 3 Jesus.
You don't bring him into this.
He is the one true God.
Can I do a perception check to see if they look hostile at all? I mean, they're just kittens, but you never know.
Sure, go for it.
Guess I should probably do maybe a history check.
I got a 12.
I would say, Vlad, for you, you could either do history or religion. Either way, I'll give you advantage on it, since this is kind of your home region. Alaris,
I got a 12 on that check.
A 12?
Yep.
Yeah, as far as you can tell, you don't even know if they've noticed you, because they're just rough and tumbling on their own on this rock. Not a care in the world.
Well, I got a trash ass roll at 4, but I do have a +4 on religion as well. So 8.
Well, you also have advantage, so roll again and take that.
Roll again. Yeah. Okay, so that's better. So 16.
Okay. So what are you looking for? Like, what kind of information are you trying to glean?
So, I mean, outside of character, I know that these are probably Bakeneko, but the question is, does Vlad recognize that so he can relay it to the party?
Yes, with a 16, Vlad absolutely recognizes these cats as Bakeneko.
Okay. So Vlad is going to tell the party to be careful that these are demon cats. They're shapeshifters, and they may look like cute kittens, but they probably are not.
Well, they're not green, so Torque has no interest.
With that information, can I sneak to like this rock right here to hide just in case?
Give me a stealth check.
W. Let me go to stealth real quick.
You're a true warrior.
So what are we trying to do
Got a
with the
15.
Bakeneko?
Yeah, well, the Bakeneko weakness there, Vlad.
Is that something Vlad would know?
Yeah, absolutely. So, if you recall, with your duel with Brage, he said he gave your mother to the Bakeneko.
Yeah.
So, and with that 16, you know what? I'll give you another piece of information. Vlad also knows that, according to legend, anyway, the Bakeneko, more or less, they act as guides. They guide people, supposedly, to Evor's forge.
Oh, that's where we want to go.
Okay.
So he'll relay that to the party, of course, that they're demon cats, they're shapeshifters, they're tricky, but according to history, according to the legends, they are guides to Evor's forge, and potentially to the forge beneath it, or Evor's palace, and the forge beneath it, where legendary weapons were made.
How do we want to go about communicating with them?
How can we?
Politely.
Mm,
Who wants to take the lead there?
I'll take the lead on this one.
My charisma is 8, so yeah.
Let's see my charisma.
Mine's at a +3.
Mine's a +0, but 11. So what's it gonna hurt?
Mine's a
charisma-
-1.
My base charisma is a +2, but if we're doing persuasion, I've got a +6 to persuasion checks.
I think we should let the person who has the highest modifier to persuasion, I think we were saying, or charisma, go first, just in case.
Fuck, that's me.
Have fun, buddy. I'll be right behind you.
So you changed your mind on hiding behind that rock?
Yeah, just in case.
It would have been hilarious if you'd have said no. You're like, I'll be right behind you. You stay behind the rock.
got you, buddy. Thumbs up from behind the rock.
Hey, maybe Vlad should be up here with me since
Yeah.
their species are kind of commingled with each other there.
I'm like
Connected.
here, but like not close enough to seem like I'm part of the group.
So Vlad, what do we ask? Do we want to ask them to guide us?
I don't know. I'll maybe throw them some food or some whiskey.
I do have mess
I'll
kits.
die
so I
before
can-
that happens.
We always have the sandwiches.
Yeah,
Throw 'em
throw them
a
a sandwich.
Well, they can't really lead us anywhere if they're in a bunch of pieces.
Throw bologna and see what happens.
Yeah,
I will
not the
have
sandwich bomb, just the regular sandwich.
Do we
Do we
want
have any
to
leftover? Do we have
But get the sandwich
leftover-
bomb ready.
do we want to have the sandwich prepared before we speak to him, or do you want to speak to him and then I'll work on making
Have they registered that we're approaching them yet?
As you guys approach, yes, they quit kind of tumbling. The blue one just kind of sits there and watches you guys. The pink one starts grooming herself, though.
Gross.
Okay.
Ew.
Can I like roll insight to see if there's anything, any tells that I can glean from them?
Yeah.
Okay. What would you say this is? Insight?
Insight, yep.
Insight's a plus 20, or a plus 7, I mean.
That would have been crazy.
I was about to
So
say
not
plus 20.
dirty 20.
Dirty 20?
Yeah.
Okay. Even though the pink one looks like it's not concerned with you, they are both studying you guys as you approach. They're watching every movement. They seem to be observing every twitch. And you kind of get this feeling almost as if they can see through you and into your soul.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna go ahead and slowly take one knee and bow my head respectfully. Other than that, I'm gonna remain silent.
Okay.
Yeah, I think Vlad is.
waiting for a sandwich.
I'm gonna make
Yeah.
a sandwich.
So while the sandwich is being made, Vlad's also going to bow to them and address them, try to speak to them, and he will say something like, "Great Bakeneko spirit, we mean no harm. We come seeking my lost mother and guidance to Evor's fort."
Okay. As you say Evor's Forge, the pink one stops grooming herself and she locks eyes with you.
Oh no.
Oh man, thank God, Tor's not having this conversation.
Anybody?
Can I do a
No, go for it. What's your question?
can I do a quick perception check to make sure like if these are the only two out here and like we're not getting encircled or anything?
Yes. Yes.
Oh God.
Give me that perception
I got
check.
a 24.
Okay.
Hooray for gut feelings.
You absolutely know there is shit moving in the bushes all around you. And as you start to look around, you see puffs of mist and smoke as one at a time you realize you are surrounded by Bakeneko.
At least they're not elves.
So at this point,
Wait, hold on. Who else? Who just notices it? Just
I did. Siren.
okay.
so
Just
Vlad is talking to the Bakeneko, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to move in a position close enough to at least give him guidance.
Okay.
So upon us noticing that there's a bunch of Bakeneko around, I'm just gonna slowly and silently
Do we
shift
notice
over
or
and
just Cyrus?
touch Vlad on the shoulder and say, "Hey, just FYI, there's a bunch of them," and that's my guidance.
Well, I was gonna say, do we know or just Cyrus?
Just Siren.
Oh shit, my bad. I thought Cyrus
With-
communicated that.
With my passive
Yeah.
perception, do I notice everything running around?
Nope.
Not with the 16.
Nope. DC on that one was
Okay.
a 19.
Okay, hold on here. Aristotle has.
passive perception. I'm gonna slap you.
Where's
I've got
passive perception?
I've just got a 16, but he said the DC
Oh.
was a 19.
Oh, I thought someone said they had a 19. I was like, I'm gonna beat you for making your character wrong.
All I got is a 7. I got a 17. I don't know if that gets him, but
I hate you even more.
what?
I'm gonna take the authoritative action since I noticed all of them, and I'm just gonna cautiously, like, kind of look around, and then just slowly pull my gun out and lay it on the ground next to me as like a show of good faith that I'm not gonna do anything. Just kind of like disarm myself for the time being.
Torque has a passive perception of fucking 10, so he's just aware that there's a conversation going on those rocks, and he's still waiting on the sandwiches.
He doesn't know there's cats.
That is not all he knows.
Torque.
Sounds about right.
I'm gonna nudge Torque a little bit and go, hey, here's the sandwich I made. Ultimate tuna melt. Looks pretty appetizing.
Hey, Vlad, sandwich is ready.
Hey, yo, the pizza here.
Aristotle has a passive perception of 14. Is that enough for him to be aware of what's going on?
No, not until they all came into the physical plane. Now that they're in the physical plane, anybody with a passive of 14 or above will automatically notice them and realize you're surrounded.
So Aristotle definitely notices that and nudges Vlad and brings his attention to it.
Yeah, no, Vlad. By the way, for any talking you do, Vlad, you got guidance, so add a D4.
Oh, nice.
By the way, Edwin, where did your token go? I don't see it.
That's a good point. I don't see it either.
Is it on top of Vlad?
I think his might be under mine. Yeah, his was under mine.
There it is.
Okay. Okay. So
He was in whispering distance.
Alaris, that tuna melt.
Yes.
The pink one hops off the rock, comes over to it, sniffs it cautiously, and locks eyes with you. And when it locks eyes with you, you just go cold. Like just an unnatural freezing sensation runs up your spine. But as soon as it looks away, that feeling goes away, and it begins to eat your tuna melt.
It wanted to eat you, bro.
The blue one hops off the rock and starts sniffing at you, Vlad. How does Aristotle respond to this?
Let's do, for Aristotle, let's do like a perception check and see if he's smart enough to chill out or if he's going to get defensive.
That'd be a wisdom, wouldn't it?
And it's a +1.
At any point, do any of these other kitty cats become, apparent to the rest of us?
That's what they are.
To those of us who have, mortal perception?
No, they don't move. They just stand there.
Oh, okay.
I'm the only one who can see, like, I had noticed exactly where they're at, though, compared to the rest of the party.
Oh, everybody can see them now. It's just a question on if
we can
anybody else
now?
has noticed them.
Well, you can't.
Oh, okay.
Your passive is less than 14.
Yeah, so you still.
I was about to say, is there a green one? I can't see him anyway.
Nobody say anything about it. Nobody say anything. We need to get through this normally without fighting. No one say anything.
Tor can't see him anyway.
I mean, if Torque,
We just gotta keep Torque
perception-
from looking at the green one,
Look at the Torque. Look at the pretty pink one. It's okay.
Speaking of, while they're talking to the blue and pink ones, can I move to the hostile colored one and try and be like, hey, bro, listen.
Try to convince him that we have a psycho in our midst.
Yes,
who's
be like,
attack him on
I'm
sight.
going to level with you. There is a murder psychopath who will kill anything green colored. I am fearful for your safety.
So I'm gonna watch as you
Okay.
go and make this message for sure. I'm keeping an eye on you.
Okay, so as you approach the green one, it locks eyes with you. And just like Alaris, you get a unnatural shiver as the heat just seems to drain away from your body.
Normally I'd complain about this, but it's hot as balls, so I'm actually fine with it.
Yeah, you went from sweating to shivering instantly. Do you still
This
try
is
to
okay.
deliver a message?
Yes, because I feel like it's important so we don't break out into a fight and get TPK'd.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm just, my gun's over at the party. It's on the ground. My cloak is open. No weapons on me that they can see because I still have the boot knife hidden in my pant leg and in my boot. I'm just
Okay.
like, hey, there's a member of my party who has some unfortunate past tendencies with green-colored beings, and right now we're kind of trying to diplomatically have a solution here, and I don't want a fight breaking out, and I don't want this directed towards you or anything else. So, kind of hide or something, whatever you do.
It kind of
Torque just oblivious to the conversation.
it tilts its head to the side as it studies you. And you just get this strange feeling of agreement as it vanishes from sight.
My man, I got catnip for you later.
The pink cat. Can I do some sort of check to see if the sandwich pleased it at all?
I would say insight.
Insight. Okay, and what's my plus to insight? Plus 0. I got a 15.
15? Yeah, that's plenty good. It's just kind of sitting at your feet, staring at you while licking its chops. So it seems pretty happy. And all at one time, everybody hears in their head a reverberating sound. They hear
The child of
Torque's gonna ask if everyone else is hearing that noise too.
I'm gonna nod my head, just looking at Torque, not say anything.
Well,
Yeah,
we've all
same.
gone,
Edwin's
we've all
doing
gone
the classic
insane. Time to
pinky
kill-
in the ear.
We've all gone insane. Time to kill each other.
We are Bakeneko. Am I hearing that?
Yep.
Hey, what was the first thing they said?
the child of
I'm so glad he can make that honest.
Something about the child of Yoshido. I didn't catch the last part, or I didn't catch the middle part, and then something about the forge.
All these voices are going on in your head all at the same time. Yeah, it's a little bit confusing. You're not going to catch it all. But yeah, what you essentially get from that, they know exactly who all of you are.
Yeah, that's fun.
That's
your mother is heart tested.
Something about your mother is, and I didn't catch that last part.
I heard something about your
test.
mother is with us.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Does he offer us insult?
I heard something about a test.
Yep.
Uh-oh.
What
And they
is
just-
I didn't study.
I thought he was. I thought he was insulting your mother for a second.
Edwin is used to long, egregious tests. I'm excited.
What if they're just like, your mama's so fat?
See, that's what I thought.
They each look at you, and every one of you starts to get that cold feeling as they take the measure of you.
Well, shit, speak English.
Ooh,
Okay.
test me if I'm worthy. Yes, please.
Yeah, all right. So Vlad will step forward and say something along the lines of, "My mother is with you, and there is a test. See if we are worthy, then I will take it."
As you say that, a bright light draws your attention to the middle of the rocks. And the visage of your mother, of the brass dragonborn, comes into clear view, and she approaches you. And she says, "Son, why have you come?" And the voices begin again as you hear,
I am where you should not have come.
Your mother is this was her destiny.
So Vlad will kneel and say, "Mother, I do not know if it is you or if this is an illusion of the Bakeneko, but I have come to let you know that I have avenged the death." Oh no, okay, I thought my Wi-Fi dropped. I've come to let you know that I have avenged the death of my father and taken the life of Brage, and I have come to rescue you if rescue is needed.
and again the voices start up as you hear,
I am where you should not have come.
Your mother is this was her destiny.
but your mom kneels down and places her hands on your shoulders, and you can clearly feel her. She is physically there, and she kind of puts just the slightest pressure on you to guide you back to your feet. And she locks eyes with you. And while you do go cold again, it's not as cold. And you clearly you get this sensation that this isn't a trick. She really is here with you. And she says, "I am proud of what you have achieved and what you will achieve. But this is where I belong now. I am Bakeneko. They deemed me worthy to face the trial, though I was on my deathbed. Your
Plot
trial."
twist.
Shit.
Ask her what the trial is.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I'll ask about the trial and then also about Evor's Forge, but I also want to do a perception check just to see if I notice anything in particular.
Okay.
And this is a +5, so that's a crap roll.
12. What exactly are you trying to look for? Just what kind of details?
Just any insight or clues into the nature of what's going on around us.
Okay. I would say that's good enough. The reason why these Bakeneko are all staring at you guys, and I already alluded to this, that they're getting the measure of you. They're looking into your past, your future, your souls, to see if you are worthy to face the trials to enter Evor's Forge.
Well, I mean, I am a dwarf, so.
Sign me up, baby.
Okay.
I mean, I am a battlesmith. I mean, if anyone belongs in a forge, I mean, it is me.
True.
And,
I've already participated in 100-year-old and 100-plus-year trial, so I ain't got
Listen
time for
here.
more tests.
Listen here, Elf. Your race is causing everyone trouble.
No, everyone else's
Your race
races
is the reason
causing.
why we're here.
Everyone else's races are causing all the problems. I think you got that mixed up, dude.
All right, let's not get racist. It's really the patriarchy, and we all know it.
As a
The
high elf, I disagree. It's everyone else's race.
I'm pretty sure that's what the Germans said in the 40s, but I'm not. I could be wrong.
Elf patriarchy.
Okay, so Vlad will look deeply into his mother's eyes and say, "We present ourselves for the trial. We wish to enter Evor's Forge."
We.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
I'm down.
I'm down.
Nice. Brandy, you need to ride or die.
Party
Who's going to
majority, I
take care
guess.
of Professor V or Dr. V?
He's got people with him.
I didn't even fill his food bowl.
There's people on the airship. They'll throw slop at him. He's fine.
Yeah, they know he's there.
Give him a
Honestly,
good
he
kick
probably
every
gets
now and then.
better treatment when I'm away than when I'm there. Let's be real.
Probably.
Oh, no doubt. There's no doubt in my mind.
Okay. So, as you say that, you hear.
By the king.
They will be tested. You will be with us.
This is your
We will watch you. This is your justice.
Your mom looks at you and she says, "We find you and your friends worthy. You will face the trials." And at this point, she places her hand on your chest and she says, "Son, I have one last gift to give you that I could not give you in life." And gold energy seems to envelop you from her hand and quickly suck into your body. And you feel something in your throat expand and come alive. And you realize it finally clicks. Your father was a black dragonborn. Your mother was a brass dragonborn. All of a sudden, you feel like you can breathe fire and acid.
Oh, whoa.
As
Ooh, spicy.
she awakens your fire glands.
That's
Then
our
she turns from you, steps off the rock, walks away towards one of the largest Bakeneko, if not the largest Bakeneko. And she says, "Umbra, my friend, please go with them. Watch over my son." Umbra, would you like to introduce yourself?
So, the party watches, and as she speaks to Umbra, you see him transform in a mist. It looks more like a mist than smoke, little bits of water through it. And as it disappears, you see a bit of a gaunt, but very tall human. He says,
Twist.
"I will go with them. I will keep them safe."
And Tyra nods in appreciation, turns around, comes back to you, Vlad. and she gives you one last hug, and you know it's time to go as the voices begin again in your head, and you hear,
Go in
Great distance. Do not. We will be watching.
and the Bakeneko begin to part to give you a clear path through the jungle.
Sweet.
Vlad will bow to the Bakeneko and nod to Umbra in gratitude.
Okay. As you guys make your way through the jungle, Umbra leads, and he guides you through a winding path, and the canopy seems to grow darker and darker as you realize that the sun is beginning to set. Is there any conversation as you guys walk through this jungle?
Oh, what's some good dwarf banter?
I think Siren's just gonna be silently walking in the very back of the group, like kind of pondering, like a visible thinking look, and just not saying anything to anyone.
I'm gonna go. Did anybody else just want to like pick one up and just start petting it?
I don't know about you guys, but I hope this trial thing isn't another 100 years, because that's going to be a real bummer.
How about congratulations, Vlad? Glad your mom's not dead.
Oh yeah, that was heavy shit, dude. Well, I mean, your mom's not exactly back, but you got to see her, which is cool.
Oh, that's nice. I got a little parting gift.
Our little dragonborn's all grown up, breathing fire and whatnot.
Yeah. You're finally like a dragon now.
Yeah, convincing or committing revenge murders and.
It's another thing to make your breath stink more.
Can you breathe both fire and acid at the same time?
That's a good question. I should probably try.
And,
smells disgusting. Thank you.
You can breathe them either both at the same time or one at a time, what have you, but you can still spit acid on top of breathing fire.
Okay, so does that mean? I mean, it was I get one breath attack per whatever rest. Do I now get two?
Yep. Yes, you do.
I'm gonna ask Vlad if what kind of like history or lore he has of like these spirits when they normally send Dragonborn on these trials. If you'd heard any like legends about them, if there were any specific trials that were ever mentioned.
Yeah, that's a good point. Should I roll a history check or a religion check again?
Yep, history or religion, but also
right.
You have a Bakeneko leading the group. You could always ask him too.
I don't trust him yet.
Well,
Vlad and I have shed blood together.
Fuck it, I'm gonna ask the guy. So I was gonna go up to him and be like, hey, so this trial thing that we're going to, what's it all about? What are we walking into?
I rolled a dirty 22, so I can listen quietly and fill in or contradict anything.
Okay.
Tim, I'm gonna have to lean on you right now.
Okay. Forgot the stuff I sent you already, huh? So it's up to you how much you want to tell them. Do you want to be honest with them, or do you just want to give them kind of the bare minimum?
Definitely honest.
Okay.
But careful with the information shared.
Okay. So I feel like Umbra would probably share that the Bakeneko take the measure of anyone who wants to undergo the trials to access Evor's forge. In doing so, they act as the guardians to the entrance. And you don't know of anyone that has successfully completed the trials.
No
Then-
pressure.
Vlad, with that 22, you would know additionally that the Bakeneko, they might guide you to the forge, but if they deemed you unworthy, you won't know, because they will lead you in circles in the jungle until you pass out from exhaustion, and they'll kill you and eat you.
Good mix of possible outcomes.
You
So you're
broke up a
saying
bit
there's
there,
a
what was that?
chance.
So that's a good mix of possible outcomes.
Yeah. Yeah, even though the Bakeneko told you you're worthy, there's still that doubt in your mind. It's like, are you really? Are you just being led to your death right now?
Well, they also said we were worthy to take the trials. They didn't say we were worthy to pass them.
This is an important distinction.
That's true.
So I'm gonna press a little bit harder. So you said trials, so there's multiple steps. What are these steps?
Patrick, I would say Umbra does not know.
Yeah, I was gonna say I everything you said I definitely remembered, but seemed more interested in the specifics of the trial than the Bakeneko.
Okay. Gotcha. Yeah, I may have misunderstood that then. But yeah, it's up to you. What do you tell them? Do you tell them your experience?
Tell them what I remember. What I remember is very little, except for in this form. It's very hard. Very hard to remember before, because what I care about is protecting this place, or delivering those who are worthy and deserve an opportunity. I have assessed you all. You're all worthy. But as I said, I've never known anyone to pass the trials, whatever they may be, because I don't even know. At least not specifically.
Okay, so
But I will
Vlad-
protect you.
Yeah, well, you know what they say, guys. There's a first time for everything.
Damn right. I want to ask him, since he talked about the different forms. So I'm gonna ask him how he became a Bakeneko.
I don't have a clear answer. I remember bits and pieces. A lot of death, heartbreak. I remember being determined.
Is this all part of the trials? And if you fail the trials to enter the forge, then you become part of the Bakeneko?
Correct.
I don't want to be a cat.
Well, he's not a cat.
He was.
Umbra's
Wait a
a tall, skinny white dude, right?
Umbra is many things.
Druid, huh?
Of sorts.
I hate you.
Who, me?
Okay, so out of character real quick, let me make sure that I heard this correctly. So if you take the trial and you fail, that's how you become Bakeneko.
That's right.
Yeah, that's what your mom said. Or Vlad's mom said.
So she was worthy of the trials but failed them.
See. Which is why I was saying, man, that's heavy shit.
Are the Bakeneko limited to this one island, or are they free to roam all through the realms?
We are free to roam, but we are pulled to this place. Vlad's mother released me from that pull so that I may stay with y'all.
Damn, Vlad's mom must be a high-ranking Bakeneko.
She is Dragonborn.
Really?
So well respected.
That's right.
All right.
You know, I thought she was Dragonborn. She looked like it.
Yeah.
So, any idea on how long these trials? Any idea how long these trials might take? Am I in for another 100 years of trial?
I guess we'll see how far you go.
Ah, son of a bitch! It's one of these, huh? Vlad, your mom was really cool, but I really feel like I got roped into something here.
Oh, well, it's probably not too late to turn back. Umbra, can we refuse to take trials even though we've been found worthy?
I don't know if that's the right choice.
I remember hearing a willing soul who is deemed worthy can take the trials. So if he's a willing soul, well, if he's able to take the trials, but he chooses not to, then that shouldn't play anything negative to him. He's just not ready himself.
I think what they're asking is, are we on a one-way walk?
Yeah.
Yeah, Torque, do a perception check. Can you tell if we've seen the same tree like 4 times?
I mean, at this point, it kind of sounds like we either take the walk or we potentially get eaten, but that's just my guess.
That's kind of what I was thinking. It's like, now that they were like, because I figured once we were circled, it was either we do what they say and be worthy, or we die. Just a series of coin flips. Either we do it they say or we die, is what it seems like.
Oh. Well, you guys wanted to go to the mountain. I managed to get us a guide, and now we want to back out.
I didn't say I wanted to back out, nor is anyone agreeing with me. It's just,
Hold on, I just thought of this. Siren, did you pick up any of your weapons that you laid down whenever we left?
No, so I'm walking without a gun.
Bloody hell.
Can you run back and grab it real quick? Run back
It'll be
and
fine.
grab it.
No, I am excited to see how this works. This will be fine.
So Edwin hands Siren a stick that's shaped like a gun, and I'm like, here, use this.
Is it?
I'm taking it.
You should have handed
It's
him
in
the
my
dick,
holster.
You should have handed him the dick rock.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it's a good. I'm not sure if it's a good stick. I'm not sure what the quality level is of the gun stick, but I give you one. I find one immediately and give it to you.
Lars, you should probably give him a sandwich for that.
Nope, I'm fine with the gun stick. It is in my holster.
No. It's a pity
Gun
sandwich.
stick. I don't need no pity sandwich.
It's just mayo and bread.
I'm just gonna give him like a day old King's Hawaiian roll, like little slider.
They take it
To
graciously.
be fair, that is a throwable weapon. Is that old King's Hawaiian roll? You can throw that shit. That's 1d4 bludgeoning for sure.
I eat it.
Here you go, buddy.
Oh god, so he does 1d4 bludgeoning to his teeth.
Siren, give me
I'm
a
a
constitution
bird.
check.
Constitution.
Yes.
Okay. Constitution. 5.
God.
As you eat that day old Hawaiian sweetbread roll from Alaris, and it tasted okay, but after a couple of seconds, your guts just start You shit all over yourself.
Dang.
I look at him and go, oh, I forgot to tell you, they're pretty cleansing.
Hate him.
At that point, pants are off. I'm walking
sorry.
pantsless.
I would. You still have a chance though. You have a chance though to deceive us all and say, "You guys, someone shit my pants."
You know what? I'm gonna roll a
Bakeneko.
persuasion check. I'm gonna pull a persuasion check and say that.
Oh, that's deception for sure. You're lying.
Oh, deception.
What is the
You shit your
Bakeneko?
pants. You're lying. Straight up.
I'm doing it. Deception check for that. Damn it! I got an 8.
Fuck, we ain't. You didn't fool us. You didn't fool us.
Yeah, my passive insight is 10, so I noticed
Yeah.
that. It's like, hey, man,
You
just admit it. I already know.
you
These are
lost
pretty
the gun.
cleansing. It's okay.
Pants are off. I rip your
Gun,
pants
gun.
off. No
Even
pants.
Aristotle looks
It
at
looks
you,
like the
tilts
pants
his
should
head
have been
and
off
shakes
5
it.
minutes ago.
No pants. I am pantsless.
Just pure Donald Duck in it.
Donald ducking it. I still got the utility belt with the holster on though, so just pantless after that.
What's the
Wow.
underwear style?
None.
Commando. Hold.
Bird dick swinging.
So look at that little
No,
guy.
I'm a bird. I have a slit. It's a bird.
What do you wear? Leather pants? Your
Oh,
dick has
that's
got to
right,
be
it is
so
a bird.
fucking chafed.
No, I wear normal
Hey,
pants. dumbass.
if he's a bird, does he lay an egg whenever he tries to
It's a dude.
like an egg
It's a
come
dude
out?
bird.
Hey, he's male bird.
Dude, bird man.
He doesn't have a cloaca.
Damn it, that would have been funny.
That you know of.
Is he the trial?
As
I
the
cast gender
Wow.
swap.
I said, whoa, I do not consent to that.
As the last light of the sun gives way to the shine of a full moon, Umbra leads you to the base of the mountain, where you finally notice what looks like guard towers almost, structures sticking up from the lake between the rocks. When you flew over in the daytime, they were not there. It seems the moonlight has brought them out and revealed an actual entrance into the side of the mountain. And as you go in, you begin in a downward slope, and you walk what has to be 3, 4, maybe even 5 hours, all in a downward slope. And it's not long at all before you realize that there is no temperature. It's like all the warmth of the day is gone. You are deep below ground at this point. You also feel more atmospheric pressure, as if... Give me a nature or perception check, everyone.
18 plus perception 6, so 24 perception.
Okay.
20.
I got a 17 for perception.
Say nature or perception.
Yep, nature or perception.
Okay, so I have plus 7 in perception, so I rolled a 16.
Nice. Yeah, everybody passed. You all have the very strong feeling that you're in a under ocean tunnel. You don't know where it leads, but you know you are underneath the ocean. So
It reminds me of home.
You said it's cold, right?
Yes, it's.
This is
very
after
heavy.
going into the. This is after going into the mountain, right, and going for a little ways,
Correct.
like
After
3 or
going
4
for like
hours straight
5
down, right?
hours. Yep.
Yeah. Okay, gotcha. So,
Torque's gonna
That
take a
one
swig
sounds-
of his whiskey.
oh, I also have whiskey.
Yeah, if he's drowning, it's not sober.
Yo, I'm joining.
With that perception check, you also begin to realize that while the floor and the ceiling are still rough hewn, the sides of this tunnel are perfectly smooth. In fact, not only are they smooth, they're painted on. As you walk, you begin to realize it is one large mural after another, after another. These murals seem to be trying to tell a story. It's depictions of formations, a dragon digging in the earth. It's kind of odd. Anybody want to do a history or religion check? Vlad and Umbra, you guys would have advantage.
Torque will
on this.
definitely do history.
Okay.
History or religion?
Yep. So 18
I've
plus
got a
4.
plus.
Oh, let's
A
go,
plus
baby!
I got a 11 for the history check.
I got a 16 on either because I don't have any bonuses to either.
Okay.
17 on Torque's because he's got a +6 to history.
Okay.
11.
I got a 15 on history.
Torque's a nerd.
Yeah.
Hey, nerd, with your nerd hair.
Okay. So you guys start to realize that, well, except who was that? Who rolled the lowest? Was that Alaris?
I rolled an 11.
Yeah.
I also
Okay.
rolled an 11.
Okay, so Alaris and Edwin, to you, these look like extremely well done paintings. But to everyone else, you guys start to realize that these murals are telling the story of the Dragonborn apocalypse.
I'm gonna lean over to Edwin and point out at one and go, look, that one's got boobs in it.
It does have boobs in it. Distinct lack of nipples, though. I wonder how much these would go for, though.
Yeah.
Oh my god, we're not selling the cave paintings, guys.
Can I actually roll to investigate to see if I can take these down?
God.
It's painted directly on the rock.
Son of a bitch. See,
Yeah.
that's the issue with art like that. Is you can't. The resale is so low.
I know. Like, the artist is never going to get recognized because they're down here and they're never going to see the world.
My thing is, where's the signature? I've been staring at the bottom of this thing the whole time. But
Right?
anyway,
Iron
outside of
is
our
like-
conversation,
Somebody who can
scribbling
paint
his name
boobs like
underneath one.
that should be recognized.
absolutely. Like, because I mean, you can definitely see the nipples through the cloth. Actually, very
Right?
well done.
Yeah.
And it's tasteful too. I think that's the thing that a lot of people miss.
You know, a lot of this ancient photography, you know, it gets overlooked in these modern times. Everybody's so worried about the digital age, and you know,
Really are.
you can't just overlook that stuff.
Yeah. Everyone's always
Dragonborn
using
don't have
AI.
nipples, you infidels.
I hate this man.
Not in your world, but in mine they do.
Okay. So for everyone
You're not
else,
looking for nipples in the right places.
while this conversation about nipples is going on, the first painting seems to it's a landscape painting with what looks like fire and ash rising up from the ground, and the ground fracturing beneath it as the waters boil and tsunamis rise up and push away from the land. The next painting is a woman, probably the one Lars and Dylan are checking out, or Edwin, sorry. And she's climbing stairs towards a throne. And that throne is surrounded by more fire and ash.
No!
Now hard internet, man.
Gotta love it.
Oh,
Oh, there he is.
There we go. He's back.
I'm live.
what was the last thing you guys heard?
Tsunamis, like,
Yep. Exactly.
2012 end of days type shit.
Yep. Okay. Yeah, so tsunamis pushing away from the land. The next painting is a woman ascending a tall set of stairs to a throne that's surrounded by fire and ash. And the stairs are built out of burnt skulls.
Can I do a closer look on the woman to see if maybe
she has
we've
nipples.
seen her before?
Yes.
That's the nipple one. See, look.
Roll
Okay,
me
you
a
guys.
perception check. Let's see what you find.
Oh man, I hope it's good.
I think Vlad knows what this is.
5.
You find more nipples.
Nope. Just a lady climbing stairs.
Yep, that's a woman.
You said an insight check?
Perception check.
Perception, gotcha. Let's see what I get.
Alaris got a dirty 20 for perception check.
Okay.
Yep. Vlad's gonna take a guess without even rolling. He thinks this is the origin story of the Dragonborn.
Got a 15 for my check.
Okay. Siren, that's a beautiful woman. Alaris.
Ooh, that's a fine woman.
See what I mean? Just banging.
Alaris, you notice. You're the only one to notice. That's an elven woman.
Take it back.
She's hot.
Elves
wonder
have
she's got
nipples.
See, I knew I liked this Alaris guy because I like her too.
The next painting, you see mighty dragonborn warriors, an army of them, in shining armor with the sharpest weapons, at least you assume, breaking chains that are holding a large red dragon to the ground. And all around them are just piths and columns of fire shooting up from the ground. The next painting is of the dragon taking flight, soaring over the broken and washed land. And you continue down the hall. It's been a few hours, but it's just the mural continues. As the next one shows the dragon crouched over the throne like crushed beneath its hand, and the woman that was ascending the stairs back at the bottom of the stairs on her back begging for her life as blood flows all around the scene. The next painting is a giant cylindrical, what we today know as a power hammer, but anyway, a giant cylindrical press hanging over a forge, ready to strike down on the anvil. The next picture is more dragonborn soldiers standing as a wall with that red dragon behind them. And you begin to realize as you continue down this hallway, the temperature is starting to climb again. In fact, you're starting to sweat again. It's starting to get hot, but it's not humid like it was. But you take a moment to take in the last of the paintings as you see the bodies of humans, dwarves, and elves scattered on a battlefield with that red dragon flying over that battlefield victoriously.
Would I be able to see if I recognize the elf?
Which one, the elf lady or like the dead?
The elf lady.
soldiers?
The elf lady. I mean, anything really to do with the elves, but more or less the elf lady, to see if maybe I recognize her on maybe even the second painting where it sounds like she might be in better clarity in the photo.
Yeah, give me another perception check.
All right, perception plus 7, 18.
No, just not necessarily a generic elf lady. She's very, very
Mhm.
pretty, but it just doesn't ring any bells.
Seems some high level of importance. I don't know though.
How about the dragon? Is there anything distinguishing about the dragon other than red?
Other than the fact that it's a freaking dragon, and as far as you know, dragons have never existed.
I'm looking at a walking human dragon. He's right in front of me. He breathes fire and everything.
Well, yeah, but an actual winged dragon?
Yeah.
There's
One of like the scary dragons. No
Yeah.
offense, Vlad.
no evidence has ever been found of dragons ever actually existing.
I think Vlad would know, although he might not necessarily share this with the party, or he might, that this is the story of the Dragonborn mythology and the religion. This is what they believe will be the end result of time.
Oh, they're gonna make her like summon a dragon?
No, the dragon has already existed. He's been asleep for a long time, and was the father of the Dragonborn, in a sense. And at the end of time, will be reawakened and be victorious.
Good for him. That's a interesting religion. But you don't share that with the group though.
No, I don't think so. I mean,
Okay.
am I, GM, am I right? Should I roll for that?
No, you're right. You're right. Might be missing a few little details that you just don't quite remember, but you're right.
Torque's unsettled by seeing dead
I mean, I
dwarves.
guess I could share that. I don't see any reason why I wouldn't share that with the party.
God, oh my God. Last thing we need is Tort getting angry at red things now.
No, Torque's unsettled by seeing dead dwarves in a picture.
Well, it's a red dragon above them.
Have I been
He's got a
hateful
point.
to the wrong dragon?
He's got a point.
Well,
It's been the red ones all along.
it's
Oh,
not just
shit.
dwarves, though. It's humans and elves as well.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, well, I
Well,
mean...
He
eh,
almost felt bad for the humans, and then he saw the elves, and he was like, "Those dwarves shouldn't have been there."
I saw the humans and elves going,
They had it coming.
Dwarves dead above ground, though. Whoa, it's a little different.
That's a bad day.
Coming from this guy who lives above ground.
I don't live above ground.
Lives in a hole.
I was shamefully exiled.
So it sounds like you're living above ground.
Sounds like I'm trying to go back underground.
Well, let's focus on making it through this trial.
Yeah, I agreed, Edwin.
As you guys finish
Bonding.
your conversation, you realize that next to this painting is a door. wasn't there a minute ago, but there it is now. What do you do?
Can Edwin approach and try to enter the door as though he knew it was there the whole time?
Absolutely.
Rock on.
As Edwin pushes through this door, you are all blasted with bright light that you have not seen since the sun went down, and heat. Immense, horrible heat.
My eyes!
I assume you can all see the map?
Yep.
Yes.
Is there a way for me to get rid of the icons that are on the player icons that are on the screen there?
You can minimize them. You can go
How
to
do you-
settings. You go over to settings.
So that cog in the top right
Audio.
corner there.
Yeah, audio, video,
Yep.
and then video display, and then player avatar/avatar size, and you can select names only, and it makes it really small.
God. So
W tip.
thank you. Yeah, W tip right there.
Life hacks with that guy.
Holy shit, dude. I have been like zooming and finagling the screen to try and be able to see it with all of them
Same.
jumbo-sized icons.
And you can even change it to where instead of in the bottom of the screen, you can put them at the top.
Okay. Yeah, I noticed you were able to move them a little bit, but it still works kind of janky, honestly. But
Hey,
You can telepathically with any creatures he or she can see so long as the creature has an intelligence of 5 or higher. Haha. Is that a +5 or is that just a straight intelligence roll?
No, just straight up 5 or higher.
Yeah.
nice.
5 or
So-
lower is not considered
So it
intelligent
should
enough.
be all of us, right? Because
Yeah, I didn't mean to click that into the chat. I didn't know
No,
they
you're good.
would share it directly into the chat. Sorry about
No,
that.
that's sick. I love that feature,
Hey.
actually.
thanks for the information there.
Yeah. I mean, you
Yeah,
can
thank-
communicate with all of us except for Torque.
Oh, that's true, yeah.
That's very true. Torque's got Milo, so he doesn't need to
fire
talk to you.
resistance. Sorry.
roger that.
Okay. So, you guys enter into this lava chamber with this red hot stone bridge beneath your feet. I'm gonna need everybody to go ahead and roll initiative, because the longer you're in this room, the more danger you're in.
Can I see how long this bridge is?
I got a 19. Oh, good.
Measure it.
Umbra also got a 19.
W, we're twinsies, even though I don't trust you yet.
I got a 12.
30, 20.
Aristotle.
Okay, hang on a second.
Oh wait, that's a +3. I got a dirty 22. Pew 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 pew.
Let's go.
Why is everyone rolling so good? What the fuck?
Okay, so Umbra and Siren got a 19. Vlad got a 20. Torque, what did you get?
Dirty 20.
Okay, and Edwin,
14.
14.
Hey, I'm not dead last.
You're all gonna die.
We're all gonna die. Game over, man.
I'm gonna die. I'm gonna fucking Misty Step.
Oh, must be nice. Take me with you.
Ass is out of here.
Alaris, did you happen to measure how long that bridge is yet?
I have not measured how long it is.
Before Edwin uses Misty Step, I want to cover him in green.
Looks like 120 feet
Okay,
is what
Okay.
I'm measuring.
so that's good enough. At 120 feet, you guys can all see that on the other side of this bridge is a stone wall. And right dead center, there seems to be 3 concentric rings, larger to smaller, with there's some jewel. it's a little too far away to make out, but there seems to be some jewel in the center. Still, let's see.
Nobody touched
my,
the jewel.
my puzzle detector is going off.
Yeah, do you
This
have
is
a,
Indiana Jones type shit. You touch that, we die.
do you have a picture of those rings with that jewel that we can see so we can kind of visualize it better?
Sure, I can take you there real quick, like, and then back to the lava bridge. This is what you see on the other side.
Oh wow. Okay.
I ain't touching that.
But don't worry about
Did
that.
someone say touch it?
I feel like
No.
You guys also notice, as you look around, that on the I forget what the hell, the crenellations. On the crenellations along this bridge, there's 5 different what looks like valve wheels. They are glowing. They're so hot. And over the lava pit, as it bubbles and boils beneath your feet, there seems to be pipes. What's in them? You don't know yet. Vlad, it looks like you're up first. What do you do?
Crap. Why did I have to roll so well? I guess I'm gonna.
I think we need that. We need a view of that wheel. We need to get close enough to see it.
I can send Milo.
Well, there is one right next to you guys. Like I said, it is a valve wheel.
Oh, is this going to be a machinery check?
Yep.
Oh, hell,
no.
guys, let me do it. Let me do it.
All right, hey, you, by all means, buddy.
Fucking dwarf starts jumping on his toes. Ooh, let me help.
All right, so Vlad will approach it and do I don't know, perception check or history check or what to see if he can figure out what it is.
I'm gonna use Flash of Genius, which me or one creature I see within 30 feet when you make an ability check or saving throw, you can use your reaction to add a +3 to the roll. So if I do it for me, I can get a +6 to my machinery.
Okay. And Vlad, yes, it would be a perception if you want to try to help out, or you can just help Torque since he has machinery proficiency.
No, I'll help Torque out. That's fine. I'm good with that.
Oh, let's do this.
So Torque, you'll also you'll get to roll with advantage on top of that little bonus you can give yourself.
Oh, all right. Let me grab my other D20. With a +6, 22.
Okay, yeah. You've seen more than enough fire suppression systems to know that these valves will open up gates, essentially, to allow water to flow through the pipes that run along the bridge.
Guys, we have to open up these in a like just enough for this water to come through and cool the bridge. It's just like the steam pipes on those airships.
The bridge is fine. Like, you don't want to touch it with your bare flesh, but the bridge is fine. You can walk on it.
But these valves are glowing red hot, right?
So we don't
to
see.
red hot, yeah.
Make the metal guy
It's
do
gonna
it.
burn you if you touch it.
We
Make
don't
the
see
soulless one do it.
I was gonna say, Alaris and Milo should be okay touching it.
The monstrosities.
The abominations.
Yeah.
But we.
The disgusting soulless.
But circling back, Tim said we don't see a exit on the bridge. We just see a wall. Correct.
Correct.
Do these valves maybe control a hidden door on the other side, and we have to get all of them correct before we could pass through?
There's also a wheel or like a insignia on the far wall. Maybe when we do something with the wheels, something about that is going to change.
Ooh, good point.
It looked like there were like phrases on there, so we may have to like align it with a certain phrase.
Well, I remember in that brief picture that we saw, there was 3 rings, and then there was 4 segments.
Well, I
Yeah.
did roll perception.
What
17
if the
plus
water
5.
pipes pull the bridge enough for us to cross?
He said we should be good on the bridge.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's
Can I
something
see
that-
Can I do
I
perception? See where all the other pipes, like just where they come in and go out of?
Yep. Absolutely.
I had a good perception roll too, so did that reveal it? That was like before I, helped Torque. Do I need to roll again?
No, I won't make you roll it again.
Oh, thank goodness, because I
That
rolled like
perception
shit.
was. What were you trying to achieve with that perception?
I was trying to figure out what the valve system was and how to how it operates and whatever I could discern from it. And it was a 17 plus 5, so I'm pretty much a mechanical engineer at this point.
Gotcha. Yeah. So, like Torque, you also deduce that opening those valves will open up floodways within these pipes to allow water to flow through them. But as you look at the pipes, you notice there's like pinholes at the bottom. So not only will water flow through them, water will come out of them onto the lava below.
And so is that going to quench the lava or is that going to steam us all to death like crabs?
You don't know.
Depends on how much, probably.
Guess there's one way to find out, boys.
Oh my god.
Can I do a perception on the bridge? I know I'm like last one in the initiative here, but I just want to see like the structure of the bridge, if it's going to be able to support us as we cross.
Yeah, if it's going to support Torque's fat ass.
Yeah.
I'm shorter than you, dick.
4 times as wide.
He's vertically challenged.
4 times as wide. Doesn't make
2
up for
times,
twice
thank you.
as tall.
Let me pull up the skills here, see what kind of roll that would be. Definitely mechanical would work, which mechanical is what? Wisdom based, isn't it, Torque?
Yeah.
Okay. So I would say make a wisdom check.
Okay. I
Or
rolled.
an investigation check, whichever one.
Oh, I've got a better investigation than straight wisdom. Okay, 18 plus 1.
Yeah, that's plenty good. This bridge is sturdy. It's not going to be a problem.
Dang it.
I know Umbra is still kind of low down in the order. Not sure how y'all handle that, but he'd like to focus a little bit more on the puzzle itself at the end.
Yeah,
And
good call.
how far away are we from that 120 feet? Is that?
Yep, 120 feet. And Umbra, as you step into this room, it's like you're just having flashbacks of searing pain. You're starting to get the feeling like maybe this was the room you died in.
It's
I
an
don't wanna be
awesome feeling. I'll just let you guys know. It's great. It's a great memory. Really good one to be the first one to come back.
What's that? Is this the room you died in?
Embarrassingly enough, I'm starting to think so.
You died in the first room? Umbra, here, I thought Umbra, I really was scared of you at first, but I think I'm starting to relate to you more and more now.
Okay, so
what Umbra wants to try to discern from this depiction 120 feet away is if there's any grooves on it was like a tiered round Obviously, we don't have the map up, but does it look like they would shift?
Yes.
Does it look like potentially as we open these valves, maybe there's a correlation in shifting the certain sections, and maybe we need to line up words that are on it?
Give me a. We'll go history check on this one.
Oh, +0. Let's go, baby. 17.
Okay, good enough. You don't know that the valves have anything to do with that, but you're very, very confident that you do have to shift the way the rings are laid out to make them line up in a certain order.
Thork, you want me to turn this valve for you?
If Edwin can communicate with Vlad, he's gonna tell Vlad, hey Vlad, I think we're gonna need you to decipher what's at the end of those rings, because you're the Dragonborn here.
Yeah, Vlad's going to agree, and he's going to suggest that maybe we need to have, a person at each valve, and most likely the people who are the least likely to be wounded by grabbing a hot metal valve, and then whoever is remaining, let's see if we can decipher the rings.
I can heal you if the valve kills you, but other than that, I'm not healing you.
Are the words on at the end? Are they written in Draconic?
They are.
So Umbra can also read them.
Yep. Now.
Oh shit! Vlad. Then so can Edwin.
Hang on, Vlad. Before you go getting crazy on me, let's move you back.
Shit. Back it up.
Siren, what are you doing?
Who?
Siren.
Did you say Edwin?
No, Siren.
Oh.
Let's see. Glowing hot valves that can possibly kill me. Unquenchable heat that can probably kill me from dehydration as well. And weird Indiana Jones puzzle thing. Not looking good for Siren. Let's see. Literally, I'm turning into the Thanksgiving turkey in this room, and I do not like it one bit.
Thork will take the first valve.
We will enjoy you as we eat your body.
Can I take my cloak off and rip it up and kind of use it as makeshift gloves to protect my hands, since I'm obviously gonna have to grab one of these valves to help the party?
Absolutely, yes.
Okay, cool.
But before we go any further, we're gonna call that the end of a round. I need everybody to make a Constitution save.
Balls.
Oh,
Nat 20, I'll take it.
18.
14.
Yo, Vlad, let's go. Me and Vlad fall over.
I'm gonna roll like shit the rest of the game. I can feel it.
Is this a con save? Is that what we said it was?
Yep.
Yeah.
5? Come on, 5 does it, right?
Nope. Anybody that
Son of a
got
bitch.
anybody that got a 13 or below. Who got a 13 or below?
I did. I got a 4.
Okay.
Me and my boy Vlad.
You guys have 1 level of exhaustion. That means disadvantage on ability checks.
Yay.
Oh no.
Oh, shit.
Round 2. What
Fight.
do you guys do?
Is there anything stopping forward movement towards the puzzle itself?
Nope. Doesn't look like it.
I feel like we went through that turn order without anyone moving.
We did.
I wanted to move.
Are we? So per turn, are we limited to what our walking is?
Nope. You have full movement. It is not difficult terrain. Real quick. Okay, who all was exhausted? We had
Vlad and Mary.
Vlad and
Yeah.
Ari. Who else? Edwin?
Siren.
Siren and Edwin. Okay.
Pretty much every fucking buddy.
Mark's not exhausted.
No one cares.
Nope.
Okay.
Was so mean.
As
Yeah,
you
big deal.
guys-
The
know where
dwarf made his constitution save.
As you guys begin to walk past that broken part of the bridge, give me a perception check.
Oh fuck yeah.
Do I have to since I haven't
16?
passed it, or
Everyone kind of wants to post up by this valve right here.
If you haven't passed it, don't worry about it. If you're occupied with a valve, all good.
Okay.
okay?
Do I right
16
here? This
for
valve
Albert.
is kind of like right next to it. Do I make that check as well?
You can make a check. Yeah.
Not 20.
Nice.
Okay.
I got a dirty 20.
Okay. Anybody
I
that
got-
got a 16 or above, you hear something more than the lava bubbling. You hear it heave. And as you walk past that damaged part of the bridge, this fucking thing comes jumping out.
Yay!
No!
You
What
guys
the
are
fuck
gonna
is
roll
that?
initiative? I'm gonna roll his. Cause
Is this a lava worm?
Is
That's
that
a
a
lava
dune
worm.
worm on fire?
Is that a fire dick?
It's kind of a
Edwin's
fire dick.
staying by this fucking valve, by the way. I fear no lava worm.
I fear no thing, but that worm, it scares me.
The good news is, his initiative roll sucked, so everybody gets to go before him.
Yay.
Vlad, take it away. What do you do?
Hold on. I'm pretty sure I've got like an ice bullet or something. Let me double check this. Yeah, I've got a freeze bullet for my artisan peacemaker.
Okay.
Can we not agitate it though? I feel like that's a bad idea at this moment.
Does it appear hostile?
It
Yes.
doesn't look like it wants to cuddle.
I mean, it's less cute than the Bakeneko, I'll say.
It's very hostile. Yes.
Gee.
All right,
See, this
now
is where lava worm hate starts, is when you assume they're always hostile.
this is exactly how the riots in Chicago of 1977 started. Okay, let me ask a quick question. So, since I have two weapons fighting, and I use the pistol and something else,
You would be able to use the pistol and your wakizashi.
okay. I don't know that I want to get that close, but let's find out.
Oh, get that close. Come hang
right.
next to Edwin.
Rolling for the pistol. Okay. That's
That's
a
not
plus. That's not good. It's a +3 to hit though, so I just wasted my ice bullet.
Yeah, I would say you definitely wasted your bullet.
I want to be that guy, Vlad. But this is a big fucking worm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so you raise your pistol.
We're gonna need a bigger bridge.
You raise your pistol,
Granny.
you cock, you fire, and it's so big you don't miss it. The pistol just bounces right off and falls into the lava.
Great.
Then I redact my statement. You hit the broadside of a worm.
All right, we'll roll for the wakizashi. Oh, okay, there we go. And that's a +6 to hit. Not that it matters at this point, I don't think.
18 plus 6. No, that does hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
And that is a +5. Oh, come on.
Cut this thing open so we can go inside. If Gears of War taught me anything, it's we need to get inside this thing.
I'm not going inside of it. Not it. I have no pants on. That's a recipe for disaster.
Okay, so you
Can I
do
recruit Torque on
13
a
points of
worm
damage?
interior mission?
Quick, toss your shit-ridden pants in his mouth. See what happens.
I got a hell of a suppository for you, worm buddy.
I don't have them anymore. They're in the forest.
Oh, you just left him in the woods?
Yes, I'm not gonna carry them with me.
We walk through like a peaceful, serene, like national forest looking place, and you just leave a pair of pants that are just completely shitted.
We could have used that for
That's like my natural habitat, dog.
we could have used that for a distraction later.
Like a bear's gonna eat that.
Okay,
Just give me
Vlad,
another roll and I'll do it
Yeah.
again.
you step up to the edge of the bridge where you can reach this worm, and you slash out with your wakizashi, and as you do, some molten lava comes off of this worm's flesh and splashes down on you, doing 10 points of fire damage.
Ooh.
Right.
Are you resistant to
no.
fire at all now that you got the
No.
fire? Oh.
That's a big no. Okay, great. So, ranged weapon, boys. Ranged weapons.
Oh yes, my stick gun will kill it.
Thankfully, I have a spell that instantly one hits lava worms.
Anything else from you there, Vlad?
I think I've accomplished a lot here. I'd like to thank.
I think I've accomplished a
I'd like to
lot.
thank everyone who was there for me, during these fiery trials. And
Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
Hold on a second. Torque's got this on his turn.
Anything from Aristotle?
no, Vlad's gonna tell Aristotle to stand down.
Wait, you don't want him biting a worm covered in lava?
Yeah, it doesn't seem like a really good plan.
Does Aristotle know that command?
Let me see what Aristotle knows. Vlad's gonna tell Aristotle to stay in quiet.
Okay, I know he knows those. All right, Torque, you're up.
All right, I'm gonna use if I can, I'm gonna use Milo's action to load the 2 freeze rounds I have in the Breckner launcher.
Okay.
I did not write down the freeze damage. I was wondering if you could give me that real quick.
I certainly can. Give me just a second to pull it up myself.
All I got is reduced movement written down for it.
Making him look up the freeze damage, that's cold.
+2 ice, 10-foot radius.
Say what?
+2 ice, 10-foot radius.
Okay. +2, 10 foot, and then the Breckner standard was 2d12 or 1d12.
You have a artisan Breckner, so 3d12 plus something.
Oh yeah, yeah, I got it written down. Okay, well, I'm gonna shoot both those freeze rounds at it.
Okay.
So, dirty 20 and a 16.
No. But you do
With the Brecker?
damage to its armor.
Yeah, you took down some of its armor.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So no slow movement.
Some tells me we should have broke down its armor before wasting all of our super effective damage type rounds.
Something tells me it's sandwich time.
All right, so dirty 20.
It's getting close to sandwich time, which is oddly close to the Gears of War plan.
All right, guys. Dirty 20 doesn't work.
So you load those 2 ice shells into the Breckner launcher, you shoulder it, and you fire. Boom, boom! These shells go flying out and smash against this lava worm, and it doesn't penetrate, but you do see more lava just kind of slough off of this thing, revealing a little more flesh.
It's like The Hobbit, Desolation of Lava Worm.
This is Wish.com Balrog.
Somebody kick his ass.
Battle of 5 autistics on a bridge.
All right.
Out of
Anything
the
else?
Battle of
Thor?
Helm's Deep.
Torque, anything else?
No, that's all he's got.
Okay. Umbra.
Kill it with that ice ammo.
I'm out of ice ammo.
That's good to know.
Yeah, all I had was those 2 rounds. I thought a dirty 20 would have done something, but no.
You
Umbra,
loaded the ice
you're
rounds
up.
before you rolled the dirty 20. Don't give me that as an excuse.
Go find the forge, they said. It'll be fun, they said. What terrible advice.
You'll
You're
light on
really
fire, they
child,
said. We have a horrible, horrific trial that no one has succeeded, they said. The signs were there, guys.
Yeah, but it was in Draconic, and half of us can't read it, and the other ones ignored it.
Fair point.
Yep.
I can't hold anyone accountable unless I hold myself accountable, you know?
You never do, so.
No, ever. That's not Edwin's thing.
Umbra, as soon as this thing pops out, he has a quick mental flashback of the exact same image and immediately begins to cast a spell.
Okay. Is it something that it's not a one action kind of thing? You have to concentrate on this one?
This is concentration. It is one action, but it is a concentration spell.
Okay.
And he starts kind of swirling his hands around, and water begins to form around his hands, creating a cyclical effect around his hands. And he throws it off to his right, and he summons a water elemental.
Woo! Let's go!
Nice. Okay. Let's see. Let's see if I can find a water elemental real quick.
That's actually a great play.
W play, actually, for real.
Why didn't you roll better on initiative and do this in the first place?
He's an
Well,
old
better,
man,
you rolled a
dude.
19 on initiative.
The man is
Yeah, 19 is pretty good.
thousands of years old. I think he's hanging in there okay.
He could have rolled single digits.
Listen here, Gandalf.
Grand elf.
Hey, he could have rolled a 6, and then everybody would have went through, and then he would have been like, "Oh yeah, just do this, guys."
You guys have literally 2 water benders. I was Moses earlier, and then we have this guy summoning water elementals.
No, we got like 2 Nerf Super Soakers on our team.
And the water elemental is humanoid. Slightly bigger, but it is definitely humanoid.
Smashable.
Perhaps. We'll see. But
Depends on what AI generates.
to be fair to the spell, I have to complete my turn before it can do anything.
Fair.
Okay.
But that's his action. He is going to, well, first of all, if you're okay with it, if he can drop this thing kind of more in the middle, right here where I'm pinging, if he can drop that elemental right there.
Yep, you've got control of it.
All right, cool. So he's going to drop it right here, kind of in the middle, front and center. And he's going to step down 10 feet to right there. And he is going to bonus action. And you guys see him, you see that same mist from when he was in his cat form kind of appear around him. But all of a sudden, as it disappears, Umbra keeps growing and growing and growing and transforms himself into a giant ape.
All right.
He pulls out, and as he's transforming, you see him pull out this katana.
King Kong.
Did you say a giant ape?
Sure
The
did.
katana.
King Cumbra.
Oh.
And that's all Umbra can do on his turn, but the elemental should get a turn.
Okay. Give me just a second here.
No problem.
Edwin the racist high elf is like, you know, I always thought humans were monkeys, but this really kind of takes the cake.
Oh my god.
All
You will
right.
never get monetized this way.
You've got control of your aim, sir.
All right.
And
He's gonna hang, and he's the elemental should get an attack.
Okay.
He has to go directly after me. Let's see. That is a nat 20 on the elemental.
Oh, let's go!
Nice.
Oh,
Okay. Don't know if you had the chance to read our custom mechanics. The way we do nat 20s here, just real quick explanation here. You do max damage, and then you get to roll the dice on top of that as well.
Okay, so that is 1d10 plus 4, so 14 to max damage.
Yep, and then you get to roll another d10.
That is a 2 plus 4, so 6 more. So 20 in total.
Okay. Nice.
And that's it. That's it for Umbra.
Okay. So this water elemental, how does this attack look? Does it just kind of like almost turn into like a water spout, a waterborne tornado, and just lashes out at the lava worm, or what does this look like?
So he does have to step up. He has to step up towards the edge to reach, but what he does is as it is a humanoid form, he kind of pulls back and throws a right hook. And as he throws the right hook, his arm just extends and extends and extends as far as it needs to connect into this thing.
Nice.
Right in the spots that the arrows knocked loose.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So this water elemental punches where the Breckner launcher shells knocked some of that magma armor off, and the worm actually like recoils. It's a good hit, and it just kind of as it takes the hit. Anything else?
We're just hanging front and center and trying to take as much attention away from everybody else as possible.
Woo!
Okay, Siren, it is your turn. What do you do, sir?
Oh Lord, I am in a predicament. No gun.
Brother Thick.
Stick gun. I have no pants.
I was gonna say
I'm being
the thing is
blind.
that stick gun isn't even good against fire stuff.
Exactly. It's bad. It's just gonna go away.
What you do have is a cook in your hands and that hot wheel right next to you.
I know.
You got a
I
metal
don't wanna
hand
be
like
the-
I do.
I do not.
Oh shit!
Actually, can I want to do something stupid here, but I think it'd be kind of interesting if it worked. Can I do an intimidation against this worm to try and get it to back off?
Okay, you can certainly try.
Are you gonna insult
Okay.
it in worm?
No, I'm not going to insult it in worm.
Insulted and draconic.
Okay, do you want me to roll the intimidation first and then say what I want to say, or how do you want to do it?
Say what you want to say, and then roll the intimidation.
It's
Well,
really
Okay,
good.
cool.
No, roll the intimidation first, because if it's a really bad roll, I want to hear something really stupid.
Okay, gotcha. Let's see here. Ooh, I got an 8.
What do you say?
That's it.
I look at the worm, I got the cloak on my hands. I can't really point or anything because it's like wrapped around firmly. I'm just like, hey, you big ugly bitch, I'm pantsless. Fuck off.
You
tell
just
me you
say,
turn-
I
please tell me
shit
you
my
turn around.
pants earlier.
Please tell me you turn around and like shake your ass at it.
I shit my
No.
pants. What do you think I'll do to you?
Yeah, I shit my pants. What do you think I'm gonna do to you, big man?
I shit my pants well before I even got in this room.
We'll call that a free action. What would you like to actually do?
Okay. Failed task successfully.
God is
No,
merciful.
I think I'm just gonna grab that wheel and just start cranking it.
Okay, give me a strength check.
W. Oh no, that's not a W. Hang on. 13.
13? Yep, that's enough. So, you grab hold of this wheel, and it does burn you a little bit through the cloak. You're not going to take that full 6 points of damage I just rolled, though. You're only going to take 3 because you're using that cloak as kind of a barrier. But you take the 3 points of heat damage. It hurts, but you crank on the wheel a couple of good times, and you realize that water begins pouring out right from here, from this pipe. And as it pours onto the lava, it's enough water to where it actually begins to firm up the top crust of it. And the worm just kind of shrieks, and as an immediate action, it has to move away from where the lava's firming up.
Okay, gotcha. Okay. Can I bonus action spin the wheel again to get more water coming out to try and like corner this worm away from this section where I'm at, so it's more towards like over in this section over there?
I agree. Send it at Alaris.
Well, that's not my plan, but like cornering it would at least like give us a chance to coordinate better than
I
having
do
to worry
like
about
that
jumping
you.
around.
I do like that you intimidated and then got it to run away with the wheel. So there's a chance that we think that you actually intimidated this worm.
Part of the plan.
Because all Edwin saw was just you intimidate the worm and then turn the wheel. I'm not sure which made the worm go away. Because I thought you were pretty scary there.
So I would let you know that you really can't turn the wheel any further. It just doesn't turn that much. But
Okay, gotcha. So
as you try to reposition your hand, you do feel like the wheel automatically returns to close.
okay, so you gotta hold it open. Cool. So I'm just gonna stay holding it open then, but I'm gonna like relay that to everybody. Like, hey, you have to hold it open. We're just gonna shut it.
I reply, I can literally smell your hands cooking.
Smells delicious.
I hope they smell
Smells
good.
like chicken.
It smells like chicken, it does. I didn't want to say it, because, you know, I already got a bad rap as a high elf.
Anything else, Siren?
So like the wheel is on top of the edge of the bridge. Is there like a spout or something that I can see on the other, like on the side of the bridge that's like right on the other side? Like I had to lean over to look at it.
No, there's no spouts. As you cranked the wheel, it allowed water to flow through just this half of the pipe.
Okay, gotcha.
All right, so just holding that wheel. Got it. Edwin, your turn. We'll finish this round and then we'll take our break.
All right. So Edwin, inspired by Siren's incredible intimidation of the worm and his subsequent turning of the wheel, has inspired Edwin to do the same thing. So I'd also like to try and intimidate the worm and then turn the wheel.
Okay. Roll your intimidation check.
I would love to. That's not great. So I have a -1 to charisma, so that's an 8.
An 8? What do you say?
Okay.
They say shit.
All I say is, yeah, what he said. And then I look at Siren, I give him a thumbs up, and I'm not sure if he's impressed or not. Anyway, I'll give the wheel a turn, but I only want to try turning the wheel with one hand. Since my one hand is made of metal, I shouldn't take damage to it, right?
You don't know.
I don't know, I guess.
But if you want to do it with one hand, you're gonna have to.
Yeah. I'll do it with. I'll just try it with my metal hand. What's that disadvantage? Well, neither of those are great.
So what's that 5 add out to? Or do you not have a strength modifier?
6.
6?
Yeah.
Okay. So because you used your metal hand, you will take half of the 3 points of damage, rounded down. So you'll take 1 point of damage, but the wheel does not turn.
Weird.
Yep, you just one-handed approach just wasn't strong enough to turn that wheel.
Not scary animal, weak little bitch. Wild.
Womp womp.
Womp womp. I am going to stay here though. I'm not gonna bother moving. I hope this thing fucking kills me.
Okay. Alaris, you're up.
God,
Well,
we just had that.
Since we already had 2 idiots try to intimidate this thing, why not a third idiot try to intimidate it?
Yes!
Yes! Everybody needs to intimidate it, or try to.
The more the merrier.
And I got a 19 plus 8.
Oh my god, what do you say?
I go, begone, worm, go beneath the lava, and do not come back.
Okay. And what do you do?
And I'm going to turn this valve right in front of me.
Alright, give me a strength check. Are you using anything between you and your hands, or?
No, I'm just going to straight use my awesome robotic metal hands. And I got a 15 plus 3.
15 plus
They'd be. The robot hands would be awesome if they had souls in them, you know, but.
What was it?
Well, I can't round down half. So you don't take any damage. You do turn the wheel. Water begins to flow, and the worm just kind of screeches and dives underneath the lava.
As I get to where the wheel stops, I have a cheap-ass mundane dagger that I had bought a while back, and I want to try and lodge it in to keep the wheel from spinning back.
Okay. I would say survival. The survival check would probably be the best for that one.
Survival. 17.
17? Yep. Plenty good. You successfully wedge that wheel in the open position.
Okay. Where did the water come out, or did I notice any water coming out?
All of this pipe right here is now open.
Which pipe? I don't
Okay.
see anything.
The one on the right.
You gotta zoom out a little bit. Yeah. It looks like the edge of the map a little bit.
Well, I just see the bottom part covered in blue, and I didn't see any pings.
Oh, yeah. Well, I can, yeah.
Okay. There's the ping. So the whole thing's going. And then I'd like to use my... Well, I don't know. Okay, so I want to move over here to this one. And then I don't know if you would let me try and turn that one too. But
Nope, not yet. You can definitely move, but you won't be able to turn it just yet.
okay, I want to move to that one.
Okay. All right. Let's see. It is now the Frostworm's turn.
Really? He's a frost worm in the
Or
lava?
Sorry, not Frost. I saw Alaris Frost Veil and got confused. Anyway, it comes shooting up out of the lava right here. And it is going to...
Oh, not Edwin.
Actually, no, not Edwin.
Oh no.
Alaris
I mean,
is
part of
the
me
one
would say
that-
I was saying no.
It's not quite smart enough to actually get intimidated, but Alaris rolled really darn good, so it's kind of mad at him. It doesn't know what the hell he said. It just knows it didn't like the tone. So, Flaming...
Edwin's so impressed by Alaris's fucking intimidation, dude.
So am I.
You little bitch. Go back down where you came from.
Let's see. So that would be
God, he's so good at talking shit.
17. Okay. What's your armor at these days?
A 37.
Oh, so close. Not quite half your armor. Yeah, so
That's right, you little
Oh.
bitch.
as the lava worm breaks the top layer of the magma, it just spits a ball of magma at you, Alaris. But you nimbly get out of the way before it can actually hit. And before we take our break,
I want to raise my finger after I step out of the way and just like give it the fucking bird as I stand there.
I'll allow it.
Edwin is doing like the thing where he's like reacting to someone burning somebody really well, like, oh.
Damn, got him.
Yeah, there's a GIF. I'll send it. I think if I can find it.
Sick burn, dude.
Okay. Before we go on break, I need everybody to give me another Constitution save.
Got a 23.
22.
22.
Okay.
We can take the heat.
It looks like Edward.
I got a
cannot.
19.
Okay.
Whoa. Just because I rolled a 2, you haven't even heard my bonus.
Okay. What is it?
I have a +2 bonus, so that's a 4.
That's
I
amazing.
fucking hate you.
You failed. Okay.
That sucks.
13 for that. The 9 plus 4, that 13 that you just rolled, Vlad, is that for you or Aristotle?
9 plus 4 is for Aristotle. The 14 plus 3 is for Vlad.
Okay. Edwin and Aristotle now have 2 levels of exhaustion. So they have disadvantage on ability checks, and their speed is halved. And on that, we are going to go ahead and take our break.